God is able to restore what we have ruined, isn't he? God is able to redeem what we have ruined. God is able to restore the years the locusts have eaten, is what he says in Joel. Think about that. He can restore not just the weeks you messed up, not just the weekends, not just the hours, not just the minutes, the years that the locusts have eaten. That is such a wonderfully, powerfully encouraging promise. Your kids, they'll probably remember that you fed them physically. Will they look back and say, my parents were concerned about my spiritual needs as well? God has made you the primary disciplers of your kids. That is a weighty task. God commands each one of us to take seriously, within the power that we have, to teach our kids, to talk to our kids, to disciple our kids. This is what God is teaching you through Scripture right now for the period of life you have, for this time you fall and scrape your knee, till you get an F in school, to when you lose your job, when things happen in life. That's the key moment where you must be discipling and teaching when they get up, when they sit down, when you're eating, when you're walking, when you're standing. That's our responsibility because God commands it and we can't escape it. Your family, your kids, your spouse are the instruments God has given you to grow as a Christian. And that changes how you should view your family life, your family routines, your week, your day-to-day, what you prioritize as a family. Your kids and your spouse are the instruments that God has given to sanctify you. And if you view them that way, you will treasure them in a different way. You'll change the way you talk to them, change the way you live around them, change the way that you respond in conversation and spend time with them. Think about the sanctifying, stabilizing, securing effect of a godly home. If a home which produces sin is powerful, how much more powerful is a home that reflects, actually, really does reflect the gospel and scriptural truth. I know that my Redeemer lives, right? So I know that the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob is my God too. And so if he is able to restore and redeem the mistakes and the sins and the wasted years of that family, he can do the same for me, and he can do the same for you. And that redemption, that restoration, that renewal comes through Jesus Christ. If Jesus Christ is sufficient for your salvation to redeem and restore you, he's sufficient to restore and redeem your family. That's what he wants to see. That's what he wants to do in your life. That's what he wants to be for you. He wants to be your Redeemer, not just for you, but for the years that you might feel have been wasted and ruined. He is able. And so our hope in life and death is Christ and Christ alone.